So I thought for stock of the day today we'd go into the smaller end of the market because Superloop, it's been a bit of a market darling, but its share price is down today after reporting net profit of 1.2 million for the full year. Was that actually up on 16 million from the previous year, or that's an improvement of 16 million. Sorry, that's written weird. The telco group's adjusted earnings jumped 70% to about $92 million above guidance. It's doubling down on a strategy that led to a record NBN market share of 6.6%, 275,000 total new customers. So what's gone on? Why, Henry, has this share price fallen by 4%?
I think it was a slight revenue miss. I think the market was going for a little bit more on revenue. So there's only a couple of analysts that follow it, but it was below the lowest of the two. So I think that's part of the problem. Also, as Andrew says, and as you say, it has had a pretty good run up to the results, and a 3% fall. When you compare it to James Hardie or CSL, that's really kind of nothing in the big scheme of things. And it has run, from the April lows of $2 to nearly $3.50 at its high. It's had a pretty good run on the back of anticipation of these good results, and the results weren't bad. And I think we've seen a lot of shoot first, ask questions later. We even saw it with JB Hi-Fi when those numbers came out. It had a big drop. Did also coincide with Terry Smart as well announcing his retirement, so I think that played into it. Then the following days it started to just tick higher and higher again as people went, it's JB Hi-Fi. I'm not sure the same thing is going to happen with James Hardie or with CSL, but Superloop, I don't think there was anything really here to worry about on a day when tech is under a little bit of pressure as well from the US lead in. So I don't think there's anything particularly to worry about here, but it was a slight miss on revenue. It's not one that I would be chasing necessarily up here, but if it came back further, I'd probably look at it. But it has run pretty hard from $2 to $3.
If you got it, you'd hold it.
If you got it, you'd hold it. I don't think there's too much to worry about in these results, to be honest.
So Superloop, what do you make of the company? Is it just too difficult to buy at these levels?
Oh, it's up 90% over the last 12 months, and it's pulled back 3% today. So again, with due respect to CSL and James Hardie, this is delivering. It's above guidance. They gave updated guidance in June, and then they basically delivered above that again. So they've done the copybook. You'd expect it to pull back a little bit because, again, some of these fund managers, and I know it's different realms, but some of them might be smarting from the pain they've copped in other positions, so they'd also be trying to take a little bit of profit along the way as well. So I guess as an investment, I tend to look at it and say, well, it's got a 4% return on shareholders' funds, it's a 3% margin, so it's probably not a strong financial business, as in I'm not suggesting it's not strong, but it's not delivering good results compared to others, but it's a hold. The chart, apart from the little blip today, the chart looks great, and I'm with Henry, sort of 275-ish. I'd probably be interested, but it's currently a hold at these levels.
Got it. Thank you. And we will be speaking with the CEO, Paul Tyler, a little bit later today. So if you're interested in that, you can find all of our CEO coverage on our website. If you're listening in podcast form, it's ausbiz.com.au. And a shout out to all of you watching us on Samsung TV and 7 Plus as well. Let's not forget about that. All right, so that's the stock of the day.